Want to learn English without boring grammar rules? Stories like this help you learn naturally. Just sit back, listen, and enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss a story. We've got a new one every single day. Her name was Eliza, and she had just arrived in Bangkok. The city was hot, busy, and full of color. Cars and motorbikes moved fast. Street food filled the air with spicy smells. Everything felt loud and alive. Eliza had a small challenge for herself. For one full day, she would only speak English. No phone translators. No pointing. No switching to hand signs. Just real English. She wanted to see how far she could go in a city where English wasn't the main language. At 9 in the morning, she walked out of her hotel. Her bag was light. Her heart was ready. Her first stop was a small cafe on the corner. She walked in and smiled at the man behind the counter. He smiled back. "Good morning," she said. "Hello," he answered. "That was a good start. I'd like one iced coffee, please." "Iced coffee." "Yes," he said, nodding. He prepared the drink and gave it to her in a plastic cup. She took the first sip and smiled. Cold and sweet. Perfect. She looked at him again. "Is this place close to a market?" He thought for a second, then pointed to the street. "Yes. Go straight. Big market. 10 minutes. "Thank you," she said. He gave her a thumbs up. That was her first real English conversation in Bangkok, and it had worked. She walked in the direction he showed her. The streets were hot, but interesting. She passed temples with golden roofs, women selling fruit, and a group of kids playing with water guns. Soon, she found the market. It was big and busy. So many things to see. Clothes, jewelry, snacks, and toys. People spoke quickly, in Thai and other languages. She saw a small stall with mango and sticky rice. It looked delicious. She went up to the woman selling it. "Hi, how much is this?" The woman held up 3 fingers. 300 baht. Eliza smiled. "Okay, I'll take one, please." The woman smiled and gave her the plate. Eliza sat on a plastic chair and took a bite. Sweet mango, soft rice, warm coconut cream. It was amazing. Next, she wanted to visit a temple. She opened her paper map and found the name of one nearby. What a rune. She walked to the edge of the river, where boats waited. A man stood near the dock. "Excuse me," she said. "Does this boat go to Wateroo?" The man nodded. "Yes. You take this boat. 20 baht. "Perfect," she said. The boat ride was short but beautiful. The river sparkled in the sunlight, and she could see the temple getting closer. It looked like a tall white tower, full of small, colorful details. She got off the boat and walked toward the temple. At the entrance, a woman gave her a paper with temple rules. Eliza read it. No shoes. Quiet voices. No short clothes. She followed the rules and walked inside. It was peaceful. She saw monks in orange robes and tourists taking pictures quietly. She sat on a bench and took a deep breath. The city outside was wild and fast, but in here, everything felt calm. After the temple visit, it was time for lunch. She walked back across the river using a small bridge and found a tiny restaurant with only 5 tables. She sat down and waited. A young girl brought her a menu. Everything was written in Thai. No pictures. Here came the real test. Eliza smiled. "Excuse me, do you have pad thai?" The girl nodded. "Yes, pad thai." "Chicken?" "Yes, chicken is good," Eliza said. "And 1 bottle of water, please." The girl smiled and walked away. Eliza sat back and looked around. Fans turned slowly on the ceiling. A cat slept near the door. Her food came fast, and it smelled perfect. She took 1 bite. Hot, sweet, a little spicy. Best pad thai she ever had. In the afternoon, she went to a street full of shops. She wanted to buy a souvenir. At one shop, she saw a small elephant made of wood. "Hello," she said to the shopkeeper. "How much is this?" 200, the woman said. Eliza smiled. "Can I pay 150? The woman laughed. "Okay, 180. Eliza nodded. "Deal." She paid and put the little elephant in her bag. The day was almost over. She had one last stop, the night market. When the sun went down, the market lit up like a party. She walked past music, lights, and food stalls. So many things to try. Fried bananas, coconut ice cream, grilled meat on sticks. She walked up to one stand. "Hi, what is this?" The man held up a skewer. "Chicken with peanut sauce." "I'll take 1, she said. He gave it to her with a smile. She walked through the market, eating and smiling. Every time she spoke English, someone understood her. Not every word, not every sentence, but enough to connect. That night, back in her hotel, she sat on the bed with tired feet and a full heart. She had spent a full day using only English, and it had worked. She didn't feel like a tourist. She felt like a traveler, a communicator, a learner, and she was proud of herself. You just learned so much useful English in a fun and natural way. Asking for food, making small talk, buying things, and understanding directions. That's the magic of story. It teaches you without feeling like school. If you liked this story, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. And leave a comment. Where should Eliza go next with just her English?